Now, you can at least watch us bleed each other dry.
What's your words of? You want the Juana to know we're dueling?
My bad so to the tribals. We should be free to settle matters on valiant terms.
Orso glances in your direction with annoyance.
Small wonder the old empire collapsed in civil strife if this is the Valian way.
And how do your colonies fare, Adira?
I suppose you have good reason for this duel?
This street thug called my family a warren of corrupt inbreds. But is there a dung heap in all the world that does not have a little Valera cousin scratching through it?
Lara opens his arm wide and smiles to the milling crowd.
That wolf he calls mother would have us live out our days polishing Bardato silver.
Does this have to be settled by death? Surely there are better alternatives.
Nothing less than the total disgrace of the Valeras would satisfy me.
Then you will die unfulfilled.
Anyone can kill. Fighting to first blood would be enough to prove who's the better man, because we have diplomacy. The pair of duelists eye each other warily.
I was the one who suggested fisticuffs, but you were eager to cut me open.
To first blood, then. Shall we resume?
Go for it. The duelists square off and tenderly circle each other. Stucco Orso moves with heavy strides while Laro takes precise, measured steps. Onlookers gather and press at the edges of the poorly defined arena. Their jeering lowers to expectant mutters. The duelists' seconds bring forth their weapons. I don't know what you... Because if we have our streetwise, we could find a better vantage point, or we could take the opportunity to study each of the opponents. Let's find a better vantage point. Streetwise. Oh, it has to be me. Dang it. Watcher only check. So insight, we're stronger insight. Darn right, success. We had a lot of that. You note the sweat on Laro's upper lip and the furrow of concentration cleaving Orsus's brow. Yeah, unfortunately, we have no streetwise on the Watcher only. Yeah, we can't click somebody else. We're just gonna... I don't want to do that. We would just fail. Watch quietly for now. Once the swords are delivered to their respective bearers, the seconds back away in melancholy silence. The duelists cross swords and bow and salute. The tranquil moment ends with a burst of motion. Despite their difference in size, the duelists seem evenly matched. Orso doesn't settle on an established form, but he keeps pace with Laro's aggressive strikes. Both of the distractions are a Valian trading company negative. I don't want either one of them negative. Let's just watch a little longer. Orso and Lario trade fierce jabs, giving up pretense of playing to the crowd. A hard downward thrust sends Laro's blade clattering to the ground. Orso hovers over Laro, a grin slowly taking form. He raises his blade and points it at his opponent's heart. This was supposed to be a fight to first blood, but mercy is the farthest things from the mind of the combatants. I'm gonna send a distracting cheer. Orso's killing stab goes wildly askew, missing his opponent's heart and instead carving a long slice across his cheek. Nice. So he didn't die. I think he was about to kill him. Falls to his knees, clutching his face.
Not so pretty anymore, Postenago.
Wears an accomplished grin. I've been trying to avoid benevolent But this helps with the quest. So I'm going to click it. Laura, go find your sister so she knows you're alive.
This does not end here, Valera dog.
Wipes away the line of blood and casts it to the ground.
Just make sure the other Bardatos learn from your example.
Orso nods and signals for his attendant to depart. Positive reputation gained with the Valiant Trading Company. That's weird, because again, both options for us, like, interjecting was a negative. So I guess if we interfered with this at all, we would have got a negative reputation. Salt in the wound complete. Investigate the ongoing feud between the Bardato and Valera families.
I'm here. Understood.
Okay, good. So we did that one, and we got 2,700 experience. Excellent. That's a 10th of a level, basically. Okay, so what else can we do? That's a bounty. Talk to Luca. Since he was thrown out of the office, he asked me to intervene on his behalf. I can start by speaking with Luca inside the Valiant Trading Company offices. Oh yeah, that's the one we just got when we came out of the thing. That's the food source. I wonder if we do this for Shodi, if we will... like, she'll become a better person, or a better fighter. This is also another fantastic quest to kill something. Goods and services. 6 things. Okay. And the Veins of Iora. What is this? Reach Conga Palace in the Serpent Crown District. We can't go to the Crown District yet. If I remember correctly... yeah, we can't even get there. It's locked. The only places we can go are the Gullet and Queen's Birth. Road north. Dockside Arms and Armor, back alley. Let's go here. Let's talk to these people. I might turn weather off a little bit. It's a little off. Graphics. Weather effects. That helped a little bit.
Woe to those who labor in the shadow, for nothing is hidden from Aethys' divine sight.
I don't know if we talked to him yet, but we might need to. There's a name dude talking. Let's save it. Hadn't saved it in a good while. I'm okay saving over this. I'm worried about more memory being in my computer than it needs to. And we did just save, yes? Okay, good. Good. I always worry. Sometimes I feel like I need to save more than once. This is a nice little place. Sitting room. Luca's office. I think that's who we're supposed to talk to. Quick save it. Hi, Luca. The clerk busies himself about the room, favoring you with a brief glance. He rubs under his eyes and exhales through his nose.
If you're here on company business, then I will fit you into my schedule.
I wonder if you'd be more of a jerk to us if we didn't have good reputation. Examine the clerk with my insight. Luca's shirt is spotted with a number of faded purple stains that you recognize as droplets of wine. Someone has tried, unsuccessfully, to wash them out. Noting your interest, Luca tugs his jacket close.
The service at the tavern are clumsy. Most clumsy, indeed.
Yeah, right. I spoke with Tawenu outside. You have a claim on his tribe's land?
Ak, a lawful claim, I might add. No matter what the native says to the contrary. He showed up with a forged contract, as if I wouldn't know the difference between our paperwork and theirs. Tawenu is lucky I only seized the forgery. The Gallet is too good for his kind.
He didn't mention a forgery.
Sientere, it's no surprise the little cheat is an accomplished liar. I keep his cheap forgery locked in my chest. It's good for the occasional laugh.
There must be some agreeable way to sort out the problem.
Your villager friend would do well not to stand between the company and our prize. The company is allowed to solve problems as we see fit. And right now, Tawenu is a problem. Besides, lying is second nature to the Ranga heir and his ignorant cliente.
You know, I can always just sit in the office stoop and tell passers-by how the company conducts itself.
Ak, I see.
He glances away, his gaze wandering anywhere but your direction.
The company would appreciate it if you kept our affairs as discreet as possible.
We just got bribed! And we got more money.
Now move along. I have larger matters to resolve than the fate of one insignificant island.
Dude, I'll take the money. Heck yeah. I do want to try and get that. You said it was in his chest, which is over here.
Aye.
Now I know it's stealing, but if I'm... Can I stealth and not be seen?
My eyes be open.
Dang it. What about you? I'm out of your range, but you, I'm in your range. First off, let me turn your AI back on.
What for, Cap?
And I'll turn your AI back on too. How do I get you out of here?
This room stifles already. Must you crowd it further?
Regular little problem with Tawenu.
This again? Precomplan, can it?
What's the purpose behind such a contract?
Simple enough. We take on the burden of caring for the tribe in exchange for luminous Adra rights. Tawenu is myopic if he thinks his tribe can thrive under Aranga in this climate.
How much would it cost for you to lose the original contract?
Did those words really just escape your lips in broad daylight?
Seraphin's eyes close as he nods along. Shodi puffs out a hated breath.
It would cause me more trouble than a few paltry coins across my desk are worth.
We're talking about the homeland. This isn't right.
This is the homeland they signed away for money, Ak. I can almost guarantee the company will put it to more dignified use.
Diplomacy. Keep negotiating like this and you'll drive the Huana into the arms of the Royal Deadfire Company.
This is... Ak, true enough.
Yeah, diplomacy.
But breaking a contract for diplomacy's sake is simply not done.
The company loses nothing by letting go of an island they never had.
I would be remiss to uphold one contract to the detriment of our operation. Go on then. Some of us have more important duties.
Did we win? Because of diplomacy?
Ahoy, Captain. If I could bend your ear a moment, I'll be aiming to thank you for bringing me aboard.
A furried hand on his belly and one heel out, he bows deeply, drooping ear almost touching the ground.
You run a tight shop, and you ain't no terrible person, neither. It'd be a welcome change from the gentleman of leisure.
You're welcome.
I've a gift for you. This trinket be from one of the first ships I hunted. Malnage would have snatched it had I not found a perfect hiding spot.
Where did you hide it?
I know right to tell you that. You mightn't want it no more.
Seraphin gives an innocent whistle while scratching his butt as subtly as anyone could scratch it.
Just a jest, Cap. Nay, I tucked it away in my beard. Didn't wear braids back then, so my hair caught about everything from feathers to fish bones. Malnar shook me down for plunder after each raid. I figured out she wouldn't go nowhere near my beard. Said my face were like a saw-rip fetish.
That's rude. Why did he treat you so badly?
Don't rightly know for sure, Cap. Thought at first she wanted me. Lasses be that way sometimes, treating you worse the more they fancy you. Given she tried to get me killed twice within our first fortnight together, I thought mayhap she were in deepest love.
Love makes people do crazy things.
Aye, Captain. You ain't farting out your mouth there.
Ew. So what was the issue?
As I said, we never rightly figured it out. It worked that I were all in, given she were too. Romaro said she might have been emerald green with envy, but I'll be well hisself if I know what's of.
Maybe she thought you were a threat.
As a ship hunter, mayhaps. I've certainly outpaced her since, if I do say so myself.
Well, thanks for the gift.
Mayhaps she saw that coming. You be entirely welcome. Now, if you'll pardon me, I've roundabout reached my limit for sentiment.
Cypher's Shackle, +1 Constitution, and resistance to dexterity afflictions. The woman who recently wore this necklace came from an enigmatic tribe of pale elves. Little is known about her people, save that at some point her village was sacked by roving slavers, and she was taken to the Deadfire. Aboard the slave ship, she was compliant but silent. Her captors were horrified to discover the woman's mouth had been wired shut, presumably as a child. Then she touched their minds. He travels southward, watch the sky. Uneased, the slavers fettered the woman's neck with an iron Audra shackle they reserved for captured ciphers, and did the best to ignore her. When the ship arrived in the Deadfire, the slavers dropped anchor with several illicit merchant vessels to offload their kith cargo. When the woman was called to the auction block, she spoke to the imprisoners' minds despite the binding collar. Aothus nears. He will end it. Then she vanished. All that remained were the shackle. Wow. It's also worth 2,000 copper. But resistance to dexterity afflictions? Thanks. Awesome. I think that's an Adair thing. A tank. We already got a really good one. Yeah. Well, you got... You have +1 perception total. Ability activates when near death. Grants health over time and reduces incoming damage. Yeah, never mind. Maybe Shorty? What do you have? +1 religion, +1 stealth. You have intellect, history, and an insight. You know, you're up there. I'm gonna go ahead and give you that. You can have a neck. Cool. We can give it 1 more armor rating. If we just had a solution, we could give it one of these. That's awesome. I like it. It has like a small little plus. I don't know if you can see that. There's just a small little plus up here in the corner, letting me know that it can be upgraded. So the same thing with this? Dang, how do I get a solution? Because I have all this other stuff. Or an emerald. Dang. I'm glad we're keeping that, because that's gonna be useful. Let's give the guy the good news. That we used diplomacy to solve his problem. We also gave it... Here we go. Save it.
Akira, you return. What say, friend?
Why didn't tell me that you showed Luca a fake contract?
Fake? What say?
His lips pressed together in a frown of concern.
I showed Luca a new contract, yes? Fairer, more agreeable terms.
Oh, that's what you meant.
Luca called me a criminal and summoned his guards.
Those arms hang down by his sides. Hold on.
Negotiating with outsiders has not gone my way.
Well, I'm just going to give him the good news. Luca listened to reason. The Dwape will keep their island.
Akira, I cannot believe. A light after our long sorrow.
His smile broadens, and Taweno slaps your shoulder with encouragement.
My village is modest, but I came prepared. I set aside a few gems for trading. They are yours by right.
So minor negative, a minor negative, a minor negative, no charge. No, we'll take it.
You are a friend of the Dwape. We do not forget.
We just needed an emerald. Yes, we got 2 of them. What was that? The Saint's armor or something, right? Enchant. First, I need a. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, we need 15k. But it'll give us 3 more armor. And then I can go back to this one. Because second chance is so good. And then I could give it maybe like crush damage. Give it some kind. I can actually do crush damage right now. No, we'll do it all at once. But good, we got the. Literally, as I was asking for emeralds, the game gave us emeralds. Excelente. And 2,700 experience. Where are we at? We're at that much. Cool beans. What's next? Serpent District. We can't get there. Obtain 6 crates of luminous Adra. Could steal crates I need from the mill or ambush the company's boats at sea. I have to do one or the other? What sucks is this is also food for thought. Oh, I was gonna go to him. But that's like way above us. Because that'll help us. This goods and services will give us food for the gullet. Lantern are gone. We can't get to. Yeah, I don't know where this is. Can I like look on a map? Dang it. Guess not. We got several bounties we can go to too as well. Okay. So let's. If we can quickly steal them, that'd be easy.
Come closer, Watcher. We should speak.
Oh. Okay. Hi, Kali.
And here I thought Tawenu would hold vigil on the company's stoop until the last shard of Adra was dredged up from the ruins of his village. Sometimes it pays to be wrong.
Okay. Someone had to step in and help.
Plenty of folk disagreed with you, it seems. I wonder, what makes you so different? The Valian Trading Company is so fixated on incremental profits that by the time they make any real headway, Rawatai will own every island in all but name.
What'd you find out, Nick?
And the Hawana are so gullible that their loyalties will be spread across 500,000 contracts, and nothing but black powder will remind them who truly owns Deadfire.
Wait, are you saying you were outside? Are you okay?
Stop by the Royal Deadfire District sometime. Rawatai needs men and women of action to represent our interests, and I can see a promising career for someone like you.
The Royal Deadfire District. Well, I wonder if I can actually go to the road north. It'd be very helpful if I could get to the other areas of the town beforehand. From the last time I messaged, I have been just chilling outside. Nice. If your legalization, if I understand what you mean, that tells me what some of the states you could be in, or country, because it's legal in Canada. Period. Did we get that one quest done for finding Bartaro? I think we did. I don't see it anymore. North exit. Oh, we did unlock it. So we just have to walk there? Okay. I think we need to go to the Serpent's Crowns. Let's go here. I see. So we're here, and we have to go that way because we went to the right. Canada. Nice. Yeah, a lot of my viewers are from Canada or across the pond, so I need to... Even Jimin Monka A, who hosted or rated us early today, he was from the EU. Perky's Overlook. Nakataka Guard. So we're in a brand new area with a lot of things to explore. Herbs. Dark Cupboard sounds like a place. Amantia's Refreshments. Manor. Metalwork. Overlook Cuisine. A bathhouse. To the Gullet. Rements. Serpent's Crown. Water Shapers. I think we had something to get from the Water Shapers Guild. I think. I will take that as a compliment, Nick, that I'm a typical Canadian being happy and positive.
You have no right to interfere in Rawatai's business.
Huana culture isn't business, you company drudge.
I don't give two pyres for your tribal pride, and I wager that Arkemir cares even less.
The Amwa woman clutches her fists at her sides. Her severe features are caught in an unshakable grimace.
If this is what passes for Rawutai in diplomacy, Razanui has bigger problems.
You're complimenting me being like a Canadian, which is why I get a lot of Canadian viewers. I was saying thank you for the compliment of being happy and positive.
If you've come to see Arkemir, you're too late. He left the estate on wizard business.
You say wizard business?
Arkemir could be drinking Koiki wine with dead kings. There's no finding him if he doesn't want to be found.
What did you want with him?
The wizard got his hands on a Huana tablet, the Harapo epic. I came to reclaim it for Rawatai. In the middle of my negotiations, this little pest showed up with a claim on it.
The Harapo epic belongs to the Huana. The Queen sent me to remind you both.
An intact primary source is a rare find for the Huana. Because we have that clarification, I want to get it.
Akira, few outsiders can appreciate what such an artifact could mean to our people.
Posturing about cultural value is worthless. We both want the tablet for the same reason.
Wait, is there another reason you both want the tablet? The pair go silent and awkwardly avoid eye contact, focusing in different directions.
There are things better left unsaid.
While I'm standing here, you mean?
Akira, I don't deny it.
Who is this dude?
A spellcaster, and a damn good one. Specializes in hexes and illusions. He and his apprentice run the Dark Cupboard, a local magic shop.
How did he come to possess the tablet?
I believe that he had dealings with black market treasure hunters. Not that the Queen will implicate him.
She's too preoccupied negotiating with the warmongers at her door.
So what's your plan?
I might as well adjourn to the palace in Serpent's Crown and give Arkemir time to think.
What a load of... You mean to get your hands on that tablet with or without Arkemir? You island rats can barely write your own names, much less a distinguished epic.
She blinks at her in shock and takes a moment to smooth down the creases in her uniform.
Scamper back to the Brass Citadel and spin your own plots. I will happily do the same on my side of the island.
Oh gosh. I have questions with this one who seems nicer before he goes.
For me? I could use a reprieve.
She watches Tamura skulk away, turning back to you only when she's gone and lets out a heavy sigh.
These are frustrating times we live in. What say?
Opens her palms, inviting you to speak. Any ideas on retrieving the epic?
There's always Facina, Arkemir's apprentice. No love lost there if whispers are true. Arkemir seems to enrage those of his inner circle. non-excluding the imps. Akira, I say the relevance of the Harappo epic can't be overstated. It could prove a touchstone for the Huana. It could even... Sorry, you go ahead.
Why is the tablet so important?
It is important to all who call the Deadfire home. I only tell you this because I know you can be trusted. The epic is supposed to contain information on Ukaizo.
Ukaizo is a mythical island rumored to be somewhere in the Deadfire archipelago. Some legends regard the place as a wellspring of Huana culture. Others tell of riches beyond measure. All agree that Ukaizo vanished after cataclysmic storms and a volcanic eruption blotted out the horizon, but it remained to be seen if these tales possess an echo of merit or are simply romanticized an ancient fantasy.
Nothing as dramatic as a set of coordinates, but anything helps.
It's a treasure map.
Stories are also important to the Huana. Much of who we are is still missing.
Why are they so interested in the tablet?
They think the tablet can show them...
She stops herself, weighing her words with care.
Well, the way to Ukaizo. Akira, it's a mythical island, but that isn't stopping any of us from rushing to claim it first.
What could the epic tell you about the Huana?
The story could speak to the values and beliefs of our ancestors. The language structure, narrative voice, and use of metaphor can tell us something about the time of its inscription.
She touches her bottom lip and glances off to the distance.
We could even... I've lost you, haven't I? Akira, I tend to go on.
Did you know about the epic before it fell into Archimir's hands?
Akira, from the Journal of Rakua, an explorer who found the tablet on a remote island some 20 years ago. Unfortunately for Rakua, the most we found of her was her journal among the flotsam of a shipwreck.
Ooh, well, that's all I wanted to know.
Akira, the pleasure is mine.
Bye. Cool.
Did the Queen summon everyone to the palace?
Akira, I'd never seen Aruihi run so fast.
Do you think the Audra Colossus would come here next?
Pray to Kahopa, it does not.
They're like little warlocks with imps just hanging around. Can we talk to them? Dark cupboard on west side, eh. The imp scritches and gestures toward a shop on the west. Okay, let's go. We got money. Was that a name dude? It's a name dude.
Quench your thirst on the way up the mountain?
Show me what you got. Grog, ale. Now, ale is not minus morale. Milk is... Ooh, 15% healing received. Do I want that instead of rice? That could be good. No. No. I like the 10% damage reduction, especially when they're hitting that hard. Thanks for the berries. Let's go into a dark cupboard and see what happens.
This is why wizards get a bad reputation.
Well, let's figure out what's going on about this tomorrow.